Hey guys, welcome to Drafting with Morgan. This is an Oath of the Gatewatch Battle for Zendikar 8-4 for GatheringMagic.com. We are waiting for a couple more people to join the queue, and I'll see you when that happens. Welcome back. We are here for Pick One, Pack One with a reasonable removal spell, some good creatures, and a creature land. I think I just take the Isolation Zone here. It is double white, which is quite a commitment, but I think it's better than most of the other cards here. Like, Birthing Hulk is sweet, but again, it's a bit of a commitment. 7 mana is a lot to pay in this format. So, we're just going to take the removal spell. Here, I have the opportunity to take the Birthing Hulk again. I could also take Zada's Commando, which is probably one of my favorite cards in this format. I really like it. Just, like, a lot, you guys. Birthing Hulk and Zada's Commando are both reasonable pickups, I think. Zada's Commando might be better just because you get more removal in red. Oath of Jace is a fine card draw spell, but probably not worth taking over the Zada's Commando. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the 2-drop. One of the reasons I like Zada's Commando in this format is because 2-drops are actually kind of hard to come by once you get started. Boulder Salvo is a reasonable removal spell. There's also Silent Summoner and Slaughter Drone in off colors, Pleasant Essence Depleter, which is a fairly good sign that, black might be open, but Boulder Salvo is, in Zada's Commando colors. Allied Reinforcements is a fairly reasonable card. Puts 2 bodies on the battlefield, triggers when allies enter the battlefield abilities twice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. Can we tap for Cohort? Well, there's a Walker of the Wastes here. That card's sweet. There's also a Stormchaser Mage, a Kozilek Shrieker, a Silent Summoner. I kind of want to take the Stormchaser Mage. I haven't actually drafted this deck yet, and it seems interesting. Walker of the Wastes is one of my favorite cards in the set that, it's one of the cards that I want to draft around, but I think I'm just going to take the Stormchaser Mage. Here, I'm going to go ahead and take that Akoum Flameseeker. Not only is it a red card for an ally for Zada's Commando and a red card, but, it's pretty good in its own right. Alright, I'll go ahead and take a Goblin Freerunner. It's sweet in the Surge deck. It's kind of a late Havoc Sower. 2 good black cards, but I'd like to stick to red. Here, I'm going to go ahead and take Umara Entangler over Mauve Kozilek. I would really like to try and play a blue deck. I like Brute Strength here. Brute Strength is sweet in the Surge decks because you can play it as a combat trick and then cast your Surge spell post-combat. And I think it's better than any of the other cards in the pack. So, might not be playing white. Which is fine. I think I just take the Aggressor here. It's not great. I could also take the Plummet effect. But I think I just want more creatures in my Brute Strength deck. Wow, that's a kind of late lead by example. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Could take this Heater alignment, but I think I'm just gonna take this green combat trick. What? Okay, we're on the mono red wastes plan. It doesn't matter what other color we are, we're just taking wastes. I might actually play the Canopy Gorger. It's not out of the question yet, you guys. I think it would be cool to play a Stormchaser Mage deck. Well, the best card in this pack is probably Oblivion Strike, but Press into Service, Reckless Bushwhacker, Flameseeker, and Goblin Freerunner are all pretty good too. It's probably just Press into Service here. I could also just take the Oblivion Strike and just audible, but I don't think that's right. I'd rather take the Bushwhacker or the Press into Service, and I think it's just the Press into Service. Dread Defiler is not very good. Do not be fooled by its stats. I'm just going to take Reality Hemorrhage here because I'm not quite sure what my second color is, and it's a reasonable removal spell. Well, this is kind of a late Vampire Envoy. There's also another allied reinforcements in the pack. There's also a Wastes. I think I just take the allied reinforcements, honestly. Like, Vampire Envoy is good, and it's sweet with Zada's Commando and Flameseeker. But I think I just want the white card. Ugh. I mean, here it's probably the best card in the pack. Probably not playing green, you guys. I think, given I don't have a lot of support, I'm just going to take this Kor Scythemaster and be fine with it. Doop, 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 doop. Well, I'll take another Kor Scythemaster. That card's pretty good on offense, and, you know, it blocks. It's an ally. Things happen. Walker of the Wastes is probably not making the cut in this deck, unfortunately. Cool. I think Weapons Trainer is fine over Searing Light. It's a 2-drop, which is, again, pretty important. Makindi Aeronaut's fine. There's also a Bone Saw for my Weapons Trainer and Goblin Freerunner, but I think I'm just gonna take the 2-drop once more. I think I take the Makindi Aeronaut over the Wastes. We're gonna pass on this Walker of the Wastes plan, unfortunately. If I'd second picked it, I probably would be on the Wastes plan. Alright, Trips Aeronauts. Let's do it. This makes me hope I get the green splash going. I really don't want to play this aggressor. But kind of depends. I don't have a lot of Allies Matter stuff that I could get beyond Vigilance in battle. So it's one of the downsides of going these colors. Taking a few random stuff. Ooh, Spark Mage's Gambit is something I'd actually consider main decking. Alright, well, Akoum Hellkite is a nice, not Allies Matter, but still good red card. There's a Ghostly Sentinel that I'd be happy with. Nettle Drone, that's fine. I didn't get enough shoulder to shoulders for this Kite Scale Scout. So we're gonna go ahead and take the Akoum Hellkite. There's a Kor Blade Whirl and a Makindi Patrol. I'm kind of interested in the Makindi Patrol over the Kor Blade Whirl just because I have a bunch of 2-drops, but Kor Blade Whirl is very good. I think I take the Makindi Patrol here. I think the Vigilance matters a little bit more than the First Strike, although I would like a Kor Blade Whirl. Nah, I think I take the Makindi Patrol. Here, I have a couple of options for a potential splash. I think that Grovetender Druids has a higher payoff, so I'm going to go ahead and take that, especially since there's not a lot more I can do, whereas Exert Influence is fine, but I think Grovetender Druids is a little bit better in this deck. I'm pretty happy to take this Resolute Blademaster. Not a lot going on in this pack. Just gonna put this in my sideboard. Ugh. I'll take a Shatterskull Recruit. The menace on this card is actually a pretty relevant evasion ability. What I'm really hoping for is a Tajiri Beastmaster that I can splash along with this Grovetender Druids. I think I take the Barrage Giant here. I could take a Fertile Thicket, I suppose. Barrage Giant actually doesn't do a lot for this deck, except for be a 5-drop. Boulder Salvo is probably 4. I think I still take it, though. I mean, it's pretty decent. as a 5 mana, 5 power guy. Could take a Reckless Cohort. I'm not super interested though. I'm just gonna put this Aligned Hedron Network in my sideboard. While we wield the Ghostly Sentinel, there's also an Angelic Gift here. I feel like I'd rather play the Ghostly Sentinel over the Barrage Tyrant. Which could be wrong. Angelic Gift is also a consideration, but I think most of our important creatures, aka this one, have flying already. So I'm going to take the Ghostly Sentinel and put the Barrage Tyrant in the sideboard, I think. Looming Spires, you can go right there. Sure. Maybe we'll wield the Fertile Thicket. That's, fingers crossed, guys. I guess I take Lithomancer's Focus. Maybe Lithomancer's Focus over Spark Mage Gambit initially. Brute Hunter can go over there because we're pretending we're playing Champions of Kamigawa. This deck is interesting. I think it's got a little bit more play than my typical red-white decks. And, you know, it's got the Resolute Blademaster, so hopefully we'll get there once or twice. We play like 2 forests. And then like 8 and 8 basically. Yeah. Is Grovetender Druids worth splashing? I think so. I think it's impactful enough. By 8 and 8, I mean 7 and 7. Yeah, we'll add to deck. And we'll submit. I'll see you guys in round 1.
Thanks for watching Drafting with Morgan. Make sure to click on the playlist link to watch the full draft, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It was a pleasure drafting with you, and I hope to see you in the next video.